All right, the Supreme Court rules that the Biden administration can repeal the Trump-era Remain in Mexico policy, which many say is necessary to secure our southern border.
The Supreme Court has helped set the stage for the incentivization and decriminalization of illegal immigration, and now Joe Biden wants his DHS to be able to grant citizenship to people that have illegally entered our country.
Fox News contributor Lara Trump joins us now. Laura, what's your reaction to the Supreme Court ruling?
Well, obviously, I think a lot of conservatives and, quite frankly, people who love this country believe in its safety. I'm sure a lot of folks on the southern border, on those border states, were not thrilled with this decision. But I think a lot of people can appreciate the Supreme Court was following the law here, and it is not their job, ultimately, to protect our southern border. That is the job of the Biden administration, to ensure that we don't have illegal immigrants pouring over our southern border. Now, the sad part about this is that you heard it there. That's exactly right. We are now going to see, I'm sure, so many more people. I mean, we've already had record numbers coming over the southern border. It is only going to further incentivize people to come here, because they know now that that policy is totally gone. It's not coming back. And I think whenever you take a look at things, and you look at the fact that the Biden administration hasn't been enforcing the laws on our southern border, and they were so eager to get rid of a policy like this Remain in Mexico policy, which really did a great job of deterring people from coming here, it only further proves that not only are they condoning illegal immigration, but they are encouraging it to happen within the Biden administration. We know it's dangerous for the people who are making that journey coming here. We saw the 53 people dead in the back of that truck. A third of women are sexually assaulted on this journey north to our southern border. It's something we should never be encouraging. Unfortunately, I think that's ultimately the effect and the impact that this decision is going to have. It's not going to be great for America. It's not going to be great for the immigrants trying to illegally come here.
Yeah, maybe it'll spur Congress to codify border security. Maybe not. We'll see. All right, let's turn to this. House Democrats are pushing a trans bill of rights ahead of the midterm elections. Let's take a look at what the bill would have. It would have a guarantee. It would guarantee the right to an abortion, allow students to join sports teams aligning with their gender identity. That's men and women's sports, and expand access to gender-affirming medical care. Laura, what do you think about this?
Well, look, I don't think that there's anyone that disagrees with every American being treated equally and fairly and respectfully. But then you see, Joey, like you just outlined, so many of the items that are contained within this. And obviously, that does not reflect the sentiments, I think, of most Americans. And quite frankly, at a time in America where you have people struggling just to make ends meet and get by, the fact that our elected officials are focused on something like this, which is such a small percentage of our population, the trans community, it kind of is frustrating, I think, to so many people to think, well, why aren't they focused on doing things to fix the problems that are you know, part of our day-to-day lives, like gas prices and inflation and et cetera, instead of focusing on things like this. So I think there is a real frustration out there that this administration and a lot of leaders in Washington, D.C. are not representing the vast majority of us and doing things that are going to help us out there in our day-to-day lives, unfortunately.
Laura, we have about 20 seconds left, but you have such a beautiful family. I just want to know how you're celebrating the 4th of July this weekend.
Well, we're doing what a lot of people are doing. We're going to be doing a big barbecue, and unfortunately, I think everybody's going to be paying a little more, despite what you heard last year from the Biden administration. But we're going to celebrate together. We're really looking forward to it.
Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining us, as always, on a Friday. We so appreciate it.
Happy 4th, guys.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.